Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Horizon 2. Today we'll continue on with Let's Play. This is episode 23 and in today's episode it's time to do 3 more championships. Let us go to Montalino, where we are going to drive a car. Yes, my outro is apparently gay. Let's wait some JDM, bitch. Oh, I kind of want to do the S13, but never mind. What the fuck is going on there? I don't know. Fairly certain the Supra is my first car. So, that's fun. Oh, hello you, I forgot you're in this game. Ooh, RX-8. Thing. Kinda want to drive the R32, to be honest with you. Or I could just drive the mental thing of justice. But more of me wants to drive... Burn the Lexus, you know you want to. R32 or the stupid Supra, your choice. That's basically your options for this one. We will wait for the chat to catch up with that. Someone says something about a 500. The 500 happened last time. Did you not see? Anyways. You're going to drive a car. Vectral. Would you rather not have an Oldsmobile Intrigue? I'm going to look up what an Oldsmobile Intrigue is while you fuckers choose what car we're using. Wow. Oldsmo. Oh. Mental Supra. Mobile. What's it called? An Intrigue. I'm intrigued at the Intrigue. Oh god. I'm no longer intrigued. Right. Mental Supra it is. It's time to give this thing... Shit. Fucking, I don't know what the fuck you're on about anymore. Right, let's go. The mental Supra has happened. Okay. Don't fight, so fucking hell. Don't forget my V8 Explorer. Yes, I'll sort that in a minute. Oh god, the other silly Supra behind me. I like it how that guy is driving, and the orange Fast and Furious Supra, his name's fucking something about haters. That just amuses the shit out of me. Ford Bronco! Fantastic. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, trees. Trees and death, but mostly trees and death. Anyways, I kind of want us to drive the R32, but never mind, we'll drive the Supra. The Supra, the master with gun. But are you master without gun? We don't need all this senseless killing. We need senseless fucking backflips. I know this isn't related, but can someone help me? I bought components, a HDMI converter for my PS2. When I used it, the sound is fucked as long as it's less than 40 AVP, but in GT... Game has better visuals than FH3. Take the wing off the Supra. I'm gonna take the fucking legs off your children. I think... Isn't there a flick on the back of the... Actually, no, I'm thinking of my other HDMI adapter I had. As long as it's less than 480p. Right, if you're gonna record with that, I would highly recommend turning off 1080i in GT4. Just let it run at its default resolution. Because changing resolutions all the time is probably what's fucking with it, unless you've tried any other game. It sounds naked, it looks naked. I don't even know if you could do it to this Supra, to be honest with you. I don't think you could do much to this Supra other than memify it, to be honest with you. In 400 yards, turn left. Speaking of memify, that's exactly what we're going to do to it. Take the lights off. Take the lights off. Sweet dreams. Anyways. Car. Go that way. No, that way. Into Montalino. Alright, so what are we doing? Drive the R32. But you missed your opportunity for that. Always had a soft spot in my heart for a good JDM car. Take the Supra off. Or my Chef Ramsay. Alright. Ooh, I leveled up spin for a prize. What prize are we going to get? No, bollocks. Stop giving me crap. I recorded a test of GT3 and it sounds bad. I'll mess with it tomorrow and see if I can get it working. If you're in my Discord, I will help you out with that, potentially, if I'm around to do so. Oh, but Viper engined Supra. Now that sounds interesting, but this car, in case you didn't know, has a body piece. So we are going to give this thing all of the power in the world, and you will see this thing is interesting. Cams, 811 horsepower. I mean, that's a decent amount of power, but it isn't all the power. What we need is all the power, so we're going to bore out the engine, turn it into a nice LS motor. Now here comes the fun stuff. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Excellent. 1,459 horsepower in our mighty Supra. Okay, good. What's the standard 0 to 60 time on this now? 5 seconds. Does 205 miles an hour though. I wonder what happens if we all-wheel drive swap it. 3.1 seconds. Part of me wants to all-wheel drive swap it. I think I all-wheel drive swapped the Focus last time though, so I don't know. Should we all-wheel drive swap the Supra? I need a yes or a no, and that is a phone notification. Ooh, Nero Cinema uploaded a video. We have boost. Yes, we do. Not that boost, but we have a boost. We have the better boost, let's be honest. Because the actual boosters are come. I say that I like real boost. Or fake boost in this case. I don't know what boost he is. This thing already has race tires. Okay. 265s on the front and on the rear. Oh my. Big tires. Big tires. And I'm going to swap the wheels because... Sure, BBS. There we go. Done. Oh, we can do silly things to this. Oh, that's interesting. And it's just Forza wing at the back. Okay. Oh, I can convert the aspirate. Oh. Does that give us power as well? Okay, exactly the same amount of power, but through one turbo instead of two turbos. Right. What does the all-wheel drive swap do for us now? I don't know. All-wheel drive swap or no all-wheel drive swap? We've got a few 9s, a couple of yeses. One answer that makes no sense. A typical stream here. I don't know. But until I know, I'm going to do some tuning. Aha! Okay. Here we go. Better. Right. 271 miles per hour. That is how fast you need a Supra to go. Classy wants all of the all-wheel drive. I want McAfee to stop existing. All-wheel drive. Alright, the people have spoken. All-wheel drive swap Supra. There we go. And that means I can actually put all these drivetrain things in and get the weight down. Significantly, actually. X-Class. And get diff in there. Alright. Where are we at on this? $270. 273. 273. Find a Castrol livery. I wonder if that's a thing. I don't actually know if you can paint this car or not. Okay, maybe you can. I'm not going to look for too long. I actually legitimately like the white. You can tell this game was made when sort of Paul Walker popped his clogs. This is sort of, well, got his clogs popped, I guess. There's quite a lot of stuff relating to that, which is justified by me. That was interesting. Sure. A lot of these liveries were made before we got the other Fast and Furious Super in the game, like the orange one that everyone remembers, so... yeah. Oh, hey, that's the worst Tron I've ever seen in my entire life. In fact, I hate it so much I'm assuming I don't even think it's supposed to be a Tron livery. I'm not going to search for much longer. No, okay. Can't find it, sorry. A Raybrig NSX livery. Now that'd be something I'd like to see. Right. Supra is ready for war. Let's take the Supra to the best place in the world, cross-country racing. Because naturally that's what the Toyota Supra was made for. So what Mr. Toyota Supra, I'm assuming that's his real name. Actually, this is Japan. Mr. Supra Toyota said, yes, let there be all-wheel drive swaps. People are very happy about the all-wheel drive Supra. Sorry for those of you at home who probably aren't so enthralled by the massive Supra. Oh, God. I hope that wasn't my car that had all of that smoke come off it. And we'll find out what the launch is like in just a second. We gotta take some photos first. Because naturally, this is how we make our money in this game. This is how we can afford the stupid cars that we own. By doing that. That's super. Hello, Christian. Right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Launch. Good. Fast. Bullied by an S15. Also, I put this thing on like super low suspension, so it really is not going to have much fun with this. Oh God. That R34 is also having a lot of fun. I can't actually remember how much power you can get out of the R34. From what I remember, it's a lot. Speaking of a lot, there's a lot of ultimate air there. All-wheel drive has spoken. Indeed. Fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fuck. I like how I'm driving an MX-5 with a wing. I feel like I know where that winged MX-5 is from. I'm fairly certain it's a different colour in the actual game, but yes, I'm fairly... yeah, I sort of remember where that car comes from. And it's not from a land down under. Satan can go suck a dick, yeah. WRC Supra. Clearly. I mean, I'm fairly certain that was a... actually, no, the Celica was a rally car. There might have been the Celica Supra may have been a rally car at some point. I don't remember. It's probably some sort of race car at some point. Everything's some form of race car at some point. It isn't a race car, it isn't a car. There you go, there's a motto to live your life by. Holy motherfucking shit Christ. This is beyond fast. This is beyond a joke. This is scary. But it's okay. I mean, it's X-Class, what do you expect? It's done. On the plus side, this should mean we fly through this first championship with relative ease. Missed the fucking starting line like that. Alright, let's dial that back down a bit. Holy fuck.
Nice one, mate.
Satan does not approve.
Whole race there.
That NSX does also not approve, hence why it's missing half of itself. All of swears, yes. This is a Christian YouTube channel. No swearing. I'm sorry. Right, anyways, going on. I was in my own little world, fuck it. There's a race all the way down there, let's get the race all down there. So we can race up to the highest point. Cool. Let's go. In the mighty Toyota Supra. Not a Toyota, it's a Toyota. This is a Christian Supra. I mean, it's white. Christians swear to. It's a Discord joke, don't take it too seriously. Emil and his sounds is what I subscribed for. I certainly... Oh god, actually, I remember what that fucking MX-5 is for. That's the fucking Chavcar Challenge MX-5. Okay, we got some new friends in this mode to take pictures of. Apparently there was no 240 in the last race. Is there anything interesting back there? Hey, 180 cars photographed. All of the power. All of the yes. Yeah, this car is powerful. Beyond my wildest imagination. Wahaha wahaha. Oh god. Right, here we go. Super Jesus. Yes. Personal Supra. Someone to be your friend. Someone who cares. Reach out and touch face. We. I mean, it is very quick. I will give it. It's actually, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, it is actually surprisingly controllable for 1500 horsepower monster. Speaking of which, someone was curious as to how much boost it was making. There's your boost gauge. Roughly about 35 pounds. Prone to regret. Yes, that's the name of my second account that I use for LPs in this thing. It's actually pretty... I don't know. I like the name. I don't know why I like the name. It's a little bit fucking emo Call of Duty player, but... I don't know. It's all I could think of the time, and it works. Yeah, it works, yeah, it works. I actually don't fucking know what I'm doing anymore. Someone to be your friend, someone who cares. Bam, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Reach out and touch faith. Your own personal... Jeez. Your own personal Ask Jeeves. There you go. Reach out and touch face. And across the line!
You made that look easy.
The Suprafif. Okay. Got money. Got level up. I got him good.
Hey,
Ooh,
have you heard the
shit.
news yet?
Usefulness.
Because of a car that's been abandoned near Castelletto.
Let's go look for a car, boys. Ask Jeeves, what year is this? Fucking... I'm surprised you remember what Ask Jeeves is. So, you know when you have something strange occur in your brain? I just got that. I just thought of an idea I have for a potential series. It'll probably be one of those series that, like, never happens. But, I've got an idea. I might... Ooh, okay. Usually the case is follow these trails and eventually you'll reach a barn. And that plays true because I believe that's our barn right there. Actually, shut up and let the bitch speak for this one.
I gotta go. I'll call you back.
Usually.
Seriously, I don't know how you're doing it. Must be your secret powers. I bet you're good at video games.
What's in the shed? Oh, it's you.
Oh, wow. Is that a Ferrari 250 GT? One of the most sought-after cars in the world. You heard the story, right? Back in the 70s, this famous Greek singer was playing in Castelletto. After his gig, the car won't start, and he moves on, and then it gets to be too much trouble to fix, and who knows? This could be it. This toy's in bad shape, though.
I know, actually that looks surprisingly okay for a 250. It's probably worth like 15 million quid as well, so that's a bonus. Anyways, I just had a crazy thought. Maybe before Black Ops 4 launches, I should do like a series where I basically try to reach level 55. I think that was the top level in all of the Black Ops games. Yeah, where I try to reach level 55 before Black Ops 4 comes out. The problem is, things are super exciting. I'll save that one for the GT4 bad title bank. So sounds like a good idea. But yeah, maybe I should do like a series where I reach level 55 in every... The problem is, Black Ops 1... Black Ops 1's great. Actually, I don't think there's any issue with Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 is the one that currently has a lot of issues with hackers, but that seems to be more of a thing later at night. It's just a case of me playing a lot of COD. I don't quite know how I'd go about doing it. Also, I might want some help with that one, so if anyone... Emil the Emo. Oh god, that's actually a really good name. Should go on with that. Maybe that'll be like my next April's Fool thing, like, hey guys, it's Emo Emil here. So I went to this My Chemical Romance concert and it was amazing. The real Emil. Fuck. What if Black Ops 4 doesn't come out? I mean, that's fine by me anyway. I'm gonna Let's Play the COD games eventually, but I was gonna do campaign mode, but fuck it, I might actually do a multi... I kinda do want to do like a multiplayer Let's Play, or... can you Let's Play multiplayer? I don't fucking know. It's technically called Roads to Commander, but... I might just call it multiplayer Let's Play, play it for like an hour at a time. Just literally record a play session of it, maybe? So, basically, play it until I stop having fun and then turn the game off. When is the face reveal? 1 million subs by the end of this year, I'll reveal my face to all. If you want a legitimate answer when eventually there's a reason for me to show it, that will be when I do it. Right now, there's no reason. To be fair, I don't really want to do it anyway, to be honest with you. I kind of like the idea of a disembodied voice just speaking to you. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then it doesn't really fucking matter. Does he even need... Take a picture of his glasses? You can use my face. Fucking hell. Yeah, because that'll really... Classy, here's the one issue. Your face perfectly matches your voice. My face probably matches my voice. I don't fucking know, to be honest with you. Either way, you can probably tell it's not my... I've got a picture of Azza somewhere, I'll use that. Fucking hell. That's a great idea, actually. My glasses are from Specsavers, they have blue things on them. Actually, I have 2 pairs of glasses, so even that doesn't really work.
Nice driving, mate. Another Another 20 points.
What other game genres do you like besides racing and FPS? I'm legitimately looking over there to try and get something. I like GTA and Saints Row. They're technically not FPS or racing games. No, it's that weird picture of you in your car with your little fucking lip piercing or whatever the fuck. Ooh! Thank you, game, for my Alpha 8C. I'm probably never going to drive it, but thank you so much for giving me it. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I like that Black Ops idea. It could be kind of fun as well. I don't know. Maybe get some... like, people in to help play it. Perhaps something else might work. The only thing is, I wonder... Lip piercing ain't me, homeboy. I think there was a lip... It might have been just the way the camera was looking. Yeah, if anyone's got Black Ops 1 and would like to join me on my... Just got fucking major date job food there. Oh hey, fucking photo cars. Yeah. If anyone's got Black Ops 1 and is somewhat interested in my idea, I don't mind playing with you. As of right now, it's an idea. Emo meal with green hair. Not me personally. I won't mind a girl with light blue hair though. That shit's good. I love a good emo girl, to be honest with you. Do you know why they're the best? Because they have no self-esteem, so they don't think they can do any better than you. That's my type of girl right there. Basically, I really like the ones with issues, truth be told, because it's more entertainment for me than anything. Shit, I really want to play some Black Ops 1 now. Do I, like, cut this episode? Well, something was going to happen there, but I didn't let it happen. Do I cut this episode early so I could go play Black Ops 1 and start my fucking theoretical series? I don't know. I don't know if that'd be a thing on this channel or if it'd be more one for TRE extras, realistically. To be honest with you. Also, I don't fucking... Could I be dealing with the people who are like, yo, use this gun, or you suck? And by the way, just pointing this out there, I am fucking average as fuck when it comes to COD. I am the most average player that... Maybe I'll like just preface every single episode by saying I'm the most average player of COD. Probably isn't a good idea. I fucking got a meal, really. Yes. Another moderator just handled this. Handled what? I commented this on a video, but I need an answer. Is there a fake meal? Who knows? I don't know. There's a guy called Real Emil, but he's not the Real Emil, so he doesn't really count. Also, I was here first. I just fucking thought I'd point that out for anyone who tries to fucking nick this name. Would just like to report I have been here since 2011, so fucking... There's some guy who's like Spanish or something and literally has like 99 subscribers and one video. And then there's this vlogging bitch, right? And I apologize to call you bitch, because to be honest with you, you're pretty fit. If you want to hook up, then I'll hook up. But fucking don't steal my fucking name. It's my fucking name, alright? This is my intellectual property. I fucking copyrighted this shit. No fucker can use this. Anyways. No one wants to see Az's face? Fucking hell, I want to see Az's face. Well, I mean, I've seen it, so... I am the fake Emil. Ha 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 ha. I should use that fucking picture of me dressed in a fucking blanket with the Russian hat on as my face reveal. Who wants to nick your shitty ass name? An evil Emil. There can't really be an evil Emil. Unfortunately, for better or for worse, probably for better for you lot, because it makes for entertainment value, to be honest with you, and people who are these type of person do get along better in life. I am a cunt. So, I guess that means evil, realistically. I wonder if anyone's ever got offended by my use of the word cunt. I hope not. I like that word a lot. Can't touch this. Why am I so fucking shit at everything I ever try to fucking do? Ever. I am just fucking awfully shit. No one does the real emo. Correction, it'd be Emoli. Emol. The real Emol.
Nice work. Another win.
Emol.
20 points.
I don't fucking care. Anyways.
That's another championship in the bag. You're really starting to attract the following.
Oh, was that? Okay, cool. Very picky cunt at that. Yeah, but I've got to be a picky cunt because I want to end up with something that's right for me. Because everybody, just follow me, because we need a little controversy, because it feels so empty without weed.
Alright, that's it for this championship. Regroup at the Montellino hub when you're ready, and we'll move on to
I
the
don't
next leg of
condone
this
weed.
road trip.
Legalised it, tax the fuck out of it. That's as far as I'm going into that one. Oh god, I like my Black Ops idea now. I don't know. I should execute on that. The problem is if I'm gonna execute, I need COD topics to talk about. The problem is I don't really care about following.
Okay, our champ has given the word,
It wants us
and
to
we
drive an
are heading to the
SUV,
start.
hero. Let's drive an SUV. What subs have we got? See, game, you can tell me to drive an SUV, but that doesn't mean any of them are going to be anything I do want to fucking drive at all. Track toys. What the fuck's in track toys? Oh god, that thing. Oh yes. Okay. Alright, this works. That's a horrible... Let's go. This works for me. Right. Also, I just realised 2 Toyotas back to back. I don't care. One was a TRD. Doesn't matter. Explorer. There's no Explorer in this game. The Explorers aren't in this game. Although I can probably find it for you on Auto Trader while I fucking drive to Sisteron. Holy shit, Sisteron's a while away. Alright, yeah.
Now, for the next leg, we're heading over
Also
to
Trader while driving.
And remember, this isn't about getting there first.
You'll be the last COD YouTuber because everyone else has gone to Fortnite. I mean, if I'm going to swoosh right in there, this is the best time to swoosh right in there. Not going to lie, if Modern Warfare 2 Remastered becomes a thing, then yes, COD YouTuber and Forza YouTuber. I still class myself as a Forza YouTuber. I feel sad because I don't play as much Forza as I really should play for the channel, because I'm too busy like recording fucking Top Gear laps and shit while I'm trying to, like, you know. Fortnite is 8. I wouldn't know. I've never played Fortnite. I've legitimately never really watched any gameplay from it either. So I can't actually comment either way. Also, apparently this fucking Explorer has gone walkies. Oh, that's why it's gone fucking walkies. Oh shit. I'm going sideways. Oh well. Anyways. Fold. Explorer. What year is your Explorer again, Classy? There's 2 2004s, 1 2003, and then a couple of the 98s that were actually natively sold here. I can't comment on Fortnite because I've never played it. It looks fun enough, but I just don't care. I'd like an SW20. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't fucking survive a week. Look at the inside. Oh, it's a Japanese one. I never realised that before. 2005, yeah. There's a couple of 04 ones hanging around all over trade. There's a white one, a silver one. They're all V8s as far as I can tell. It's being surprisingly fast. Surprisingly.
Take the first exit.
Ooh, shit. Oh hey, that's... Alright. Huh. Okay. Carrying on. Not quite sure what's going on there. 1M, the worst bimmer. But what if I want to die in a blaze of glory? I mean, you can do that if you want to do that. That's a thing you can do. Got an 8X5 staring at my testicles.
Turn left.
Oh hey, it's the Fast and Furious Jeep. That thing's cool. And diesel. But cool. And diesel. And a lamppost.
At the roundabout, take
I think it's diesel actually anyway, I don't actually fucking remember to be honest with you. Oh, tree. Well, I'm definitely living the ML2 life. Tree deaf, tree deaf, tree deaf, tree deaf, tree deaf, tree RE. Get it? Anyways. Big spuds. Shit fam, I want some big spuds. Metro! I actually thought that was the wide body Golf from Need for Speed for a second there. I was like, what? But no, it's a Metro. With 1,000 air miles. The Metro Maestro. What were those things called? Like the Surf or something? I don't know, pathetic, whatever they were. Ice strikes!
in 400
Fuck it,
yards,
let's take a shortcut.
turn right. In 400 yards, turn
Come with
right.
me and you'll see a world of pure imagination. Shit. Trees. Tree. Right, the radio's definitely off. I do need to move. Okay, I messaged you about this, but you know, your season 2. Okay, actually, no, it isn't. But if ETCC isn't real, never happened. That's what I like to say. Mule is doing a thing, so he's the one running a racing series now. I'm in it if you want to join it. He's somewhere. I don't know. I think he's in self-promotion or something. He really needs his own channel, but I'm too lazy and too much of a cunt to really pay much attention. Fucking god. Okay, we're gonna go back to giving me shit. Good. Alright. Just what the doctor fucking ordered.
Hey, don't
Alright.
be shy. Come on in and let's fix her up.
No. Right. I'm actually gonna stay relatively tame on this one. What's the difference between that and that? None whatsoever. I'm having that one. Oh my god. I can't argue with that wing. Man cannot argue with that wing. Holy shit. Holy mother of fucking god. That is a fantastic wing. And those are hideous side skirts. But I need a side skirt to match the fucking rear bumper, don't I? Okay, that looks fine, I guess. I don't know. Definitely need some new wheels on it. What wheels do we want on this car? Yinkles. Type RX. 24's blazing in the background, hell yeah. Those Volks are fine. Sorry. I just realised the other Toyota was white as well. I'm probably going to change the colour of it. Holy shit, this thing makes 241 horsepower stock. That's power. Let's make it weigh even less. I kind of want this thing to be B-class, ideally, so we'll go for B-class. Gearbox, probably gonna be something worth having. Differential, yes. I would definitely want a differential. Right. Let us have some cam advancements. And can we get a bigger turbo? Not quite. What are we on? B683 exhaust. I'll dump out a bunch of weight. 295 horsepower. That's not terrible. Are you actually fucking serious? Good. Okay, no roll bars, no nothing. Alright, we need a design for it because apparently I can't have two white Toyotas in a row. Oh my god, my ship posting fucking thing has come alive. That's quite nice. That's awful. I forgot about when the Toyota R2 was used by the Navy. Pace car. Fantastic. Trees, TRE, and STDs. Where the fuck did STDs come from? Also, there's a lot of banging around right now, so give me 2 seconds. Alright, carrying on. Let's look for a design for our car. Yes. This might end up being the thumbnail car with that livery. Let's see how badly our fucking body kit breaks it. Actually doesn't look too bad. In all honesty. Yeah. I'd call that good. Right. Let's go do some actual racing. Because that's what we're here to do. Racing. Yeah, actually, that front bumper breaks the livery a fair bit, but whatever. Whatever, but went down to the pool hole and I saw Kiki and I was just like, oh, and I'm like, whatever, but I don't. And I'm at the pool hole and I'm like, whatever. This is my United States of whatever. Bow. What, like Dukes of Hazzard bow? I need to watch that film again. I actually like the Dukes of Hazzard film. Sue me. Boogity 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 boo. Let's go racing. well, that's what the goal is today, to race cars and pace cars. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Hey, we have 9 people viewing. Hello everyone, welcome. Hello, here's a random comment by... Thank you. Cool. Right. Oh, Jesus. Fucking please stop. Yes, welcome everyone, welcome one, welcome all to The Real Emil Plays a Game, and also rants about finding a next car occasionally. Most of the ranting about the next car stuff's gone. I can go back to it if you like, but for now, I think I'm pretty good. I'll probably, at the end of this stream, do a quick final check on Auto Trader to see if anything happened. Although, judging by the last time I checked, was at like 9 o'clock today. Oh, that's aggression, indeed. Ooh, S2000 doesn't like whatever he smashed into, and apparently I don't like whatever I smashed into. There we go. But yeah, I'll go have a look at the car stuff before we end off the stream, just for my own amusement. Plus you lot get to see an excited reaction if something new has happened. Which I highly doubt, but you never know. This is England after all, and things don't happen... Well, things happen weirdly here for a reason. I have more strength than speed than most of the cars on the field, for a change, which is nice. If I can get second, that'd be amazing. I can outdrag the FRS. Shit, with a long enough strat, I probably could have outdragged the MR2. That's actually pretty good.
Podium
Right.
finish. Nice work.
Emil needs the multiplier. Jesus Christ, fucking every single car without its front bumper looks like deeply disturbing. It's pretty crazy. It's very crazy. Very crazy. Things got a bit crazy and I somehow lost my pants. Right. Oh, I may as well finish this road while I'm here. Hello darkness, my old friend. I'm come to talk to you. E-multiple. Alright, yeah. The real Emilia. Emilia. There you go. That's what we're going to call it. Buy it. I hope you're excited for the new car. Oh hey, Citadel Circuit, the one Failrace used and literally everyone used back in the day. Activision's hacking people? What? Also, I just got your comment, Miguel. Thank you very much for the kind words. Yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoy the stuff. I think Gran Turismo Concept LP was actually a very good idea in the long term. Because it's the one Gran Turismo game Brino hasn't done, so I'm like the first search result. Well, I'm not the first search result for it, I don't think. I think Cheese Pizza got there first. I think that's what his name is. There's a guy who like also does Let's Plays of Gran Turismos. He's fairly high up in the search rankings. I don't do too bad though. People, I think my Gran Turismo Let's Plays like actually do pretty well. So one thing they do amazingly well at is residual stuff. Can't remember what the name of the content was. Can't remember who deemed it. There's certain content which is great for short-term viewing, so the Forza DLC videos, for example, are fantastic at the short-term viewers, but they don't really have too much longevity to them. Whereas the Gran Turismo LP videos basically accumulate views over time, and probably... I imagine the Gran Turismo LPs are the things that get the most views, or bring in the most subscribers, I should say. Well, I mean, the DLC videos obviously do as well. Hence why I get very pissy when DLC doesn't work, because the DLC videos are basically like my money makers for the month. And if I'm ever to reach that 1,000 sub goal, which I need to do because fucking YouTube's ad revenue. I don't know. I didn't really help myself in April though, unfortunately. I don't really help myself when it comes to sort of doing that. April was a bit of a fucked month. May is a little bit fucked. I think, I've got to be perfectly honest with you, was when I get through this whole car buying bullshit, I actually find a car and like a car and stuff, I hopefully should be back to relative normality. I've got plans for June, definitely. Reach the Peak Revival needs to happen sooner rather than later. That was one of the things I was going to stream tonight, but I went against it in the end. But yeah, the Reach the Peak Revival's got to happen at some point. That MR2 livery reminds me of the Super Autobacks MRS livery. This is actually its own car. This is it's in Gran Turismo 2. It's the Momo Course JGTC GT300 MR2. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Reach the Peak Revival needs to happen sooner rather than later. I have a fixed date for that. If I miss the date, then it's never happening. I do need to get back on track with Hot Lap Classics. Ideally. Your GT4 LP episode. The GT4 LP has been doing really fucking well. As in, like, literally, I think the least viewed episode for that's like 50 views, which for this channel is pretty darn good. I demand a 10% cut for the naming rights to Reach the Peak, you bell. Well, fuck you. Yeah, GT4 does really... GT4's been doing excellently. And, you know, that first episode alone, you know, I have had quite a few comments of people saying, like, oh yeah, you know, I found you via this, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, those videos are doing pretty well. GT Concepts, I think, is actually like one of the most viewed videos on this channel. GT3, the first episode of that's got like 1,000 views, which I'm deeply upset by because I think the GT3 videos personally are a bit shit. Honestly, if you ask me, I'm not really... Looking back at the GT3 LP, that definitely could have been done better. It's still currently my most proud achievement, finally getting through it, but in terms of the actual sort of watching them back, how do they hold up, they're just not great videos. The quality's a bit weird and all the rest of it. But please bear in mind when I say that, I'm never redoing Gran Turismo 3. I'm not really a fan of doing redos for games. There's a couple of ideas I've got, obviously Need for Speed Most Wanted. Need for Speed Most Wanted needs redoing at some point. The 05 version, just because I don't think my LP of that was particularly good. What was I? Completely forgotten what I was talking about. You found me through London Racer 1. Nice. You should try GT Sport if you think GT4's... I heard people are all hopping on the hype train. I won't lie, the game's awesome. I've got to be honest, I've played GT Sport, I have a PS4. It's up there somewhere. It's the only console that I own that isn't plugged in at the moment. Not massively a fan of it, I've got to be honest. GT Sport is... It's fun for the first few hours. I'm sort of done with it now. I played through all of the driving lessons. I played through... Oh hey, the pop-up lights are up. I played through all of the driving lessons, and I'm not far off completing the driving missions, but I'm just... I just don't have any desire to play it anymore. And I can't really do any series on it. Someone suggested doing like a Top Gear laps for GT Sport. Now, that is something I was legitimately interested in. But the thing that took the life out of me for it, and this will sound so strange, they did a patch where they made mid-engine cars handle better, which is great, but the problem is I can't really do a series where the cars are constantly getting retweaked. So, also I won't be using balanced performance, so yeah, Sport just missed the mark for me. Personally, if I'm going to do Gran Turismo content, it will just mostly be sticking to LPs, unless Gran Turismo 7 happens to be like the best thing in the world, in which case I'll do videos on it. But GT Sport, I sort of bought it for myself. I wasn't going to buy it in the first place, to be honest with you. I think I ended up playing the demo or something and was like, hey, this actually isn't too bad. I have a lot of fun playing it with friends though. But I think fun to stream some of that stuff. Well, you have people to bounce ideas off other than talking to yourself. Indeed. I just beat Mission 34. Holy shit, you are a legend. I'm going to do GT2 shall do a Rhino style recording session with Twitch. Ugh. That's a nasty word around these parts. They brought back single player, it's shit. Yeah. Yeah, I actually played like 2 races of the sport. What do they call that mode? I can't remember. It's like arcade mode or some bullshit. I played 2 races of it and I was genuinely bored out of my mind. Like, I don't know. Stop giving me shit, please. Please stop giving me shit. Hey, there's only 1 more race in this championship. Yeah. I think I played for like I did 2 races of the Sunday Cup in a Civic, and I was just sort of like, yeah, I'm sort of done now. The problem is, if I'm going to play Track Racer, I'm going to buy Forza 7. It's just, I don't know, man. But by the way, just pointing out, I'm by no means saying GT Sport's a bad game. GT Sport, the handling system is fantastic, for the most part. There's a couple of weirdness in. It's got the same sim issue that every fucking sim has. They're like, let's make the road cars have new grip. I mean, GT Sport's not as bad as something like, I don't want to mention that game's name. I'm not going to mention the game's name. There's a game. It begins with a P and has 2 names, and the last name's capitalized. We don't mention that game around these parts. But that game had that issue horrifically. GT Sport actually doesn't have that issue as badly, but it's still sort of there. Like, I shouldn't have to launch a 2016 MX-5 in 2nd gear to get no wheel spin. Like, no. So it has that. The race cars handle phenomenally. The tracks, very hit and miss. Some of them are okay. I love the village track. That's probably my favourite track in the game, but the rest of them aren't very good. I love the fuel saving strategies and stuff like that. That's all fantastic, and I think a racing league on that game would be phenomenal. But just online racing doesn't appeal to me if I'm not racing with people I know, because it's an online racing game. And yeah, I don't know. I think the lack of content in sport holds it back quite a bit as well, because the thing is, if you boil sport down, there really is like, how many cars? I mean, not including the update, there was like 50 cars on launch. I mean, of course, obviously Group 3, GT4, blah 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 blah, but yeah. Alright bro, basically got the same GMT as you, gotta wake up at 6 AM, so I'll keep supporting your channel. You've earned yourself a sub, and yeah, have a great evening. Cheers Mikul, thanks for coming out buddy, and hope to see you around these parts soon. MX-5 with wheel spin. Yeah. MX-5s don't make enough power to have wheel spin, they're hairdressers' cars. Something like that. I need to beat Forza 7's career mode, actually. I'm not far off doing it. Forza FM7's career is sort of like something I've been passively working on over the year. Basically, my goal with the end of FM7's life is to get to... Well, end of FM7's life. What the fuck am I talking about? That game's gonna be like... That's still gonna be legitimately like the main game on this channel for the next year, but the... FM7's career is sort of something I've been going through passively over the year. I kind of want to get it done before FH4 launches. I think I've spoken before about FH4 and my general sort of nonchalantness about really making content for it. I mean, if it's set in England, I guess I'll maybe have to, but if it's another game where it's just like, hey, it's set in Yugoslavia. Oh, actually, no, Yugoslavia would be badass. If it's set in, like, America again or some bullshit, then I'm probably not going to make too much content for it. I'm going to play it, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to buy the Ultimate Edition because I'm a fucking sucker for T10's punishment. But, yeah, don't expect too much content for FH4. Horizon games don't particularly appeal to me in a content-generating sense because, fuck off, did I miss that checkpoint? Well, there's part of the reason for it. FF7's career is just boring to me. Yeah, it's boring to me as well, but, well, boring-ish. I like the fact that you get rewarded for it now. I think once you've sort of played through it once, though, and sort of got, like, all of the career-exclusive cars, say for the Horizon editions, it does start to lose a bit of appeal. But, to be honest with you, I kind of like it in the sense of what I'll do is I'll, like, I think, legitimately, if you want to find something out interesting, I played through most of FM7's career watching the Grand Tour Season 1. Because I could watch that and sort of barely pay attention to the game. I was a runner-up for that? What? Wait, what? What? Oh, I don't want to do 8 more fucking championships.
Okay, guys, that wraps up today's racing in Sisteron. Gather up at the hub when you're ready to move on.
I don't want to do another championship.
Of this road trip.
How the fuck did I lose that? I got fucking 4th. That's like the only race I lost. What the fuck? Ah, fuck you, game. Fuck you. Are you actually fucking shitting me right now? Ah, fuck you. Right, let's go to fucking Castellet and drive some fucking... I'm pissed off at that, quite legitimately. In fact, what I'm going to say is... I'm going to complete that off camera, for those of you who are like watching the actual LP. Actually, I don't want to drive any of you, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'll complete that last championship off camera. Like, I'll come back and redo this one, because that's bullshit. Quite frankly. Fucking, I just want to smash shit now, to be honest with you. Let's break shit. Do I want to use any of them? Not really. What about the other one? Extreme Off-Road Championship. No, nothing's appealing to me anymore. Fuck it, let's just go Off-Road Championship. No, shit, tits, fuck. Fuck off. Don't want a Wrangler. Give me the fucking Wagoneer, boy. Let me fucking do this shit long dick style. I actually like that colour, so fuck it. I'm going to go to sleep. Got some wrenching on the car to do tomorrow. What the fuck? Of course you do, it's a Subaru. Subaru? Fuck off, it's a Renault. What's the worst car YouTuber besides Gas King AI here? I can't think of any others. I mean, there's this guy called Rhino GT4, he's a piece of shit, like, he can't even fucking... Rhino GT4, right? He's such a fucking cunt that he realised he was a cunt, so he muted himself purposely in all of his GT3 episodes. Right? You fucking... That's a bitch. Rhino GT4, you're a bitch boy, bitch boy. What if I did GT2 play live on here? What do you mean, live on YouTube? Okay, game. Okay. They need to do seat kills from FM4. I highly doubt that'll happen. Horizon Games aren't known for having the fun cars. They're known for having the shit cars. Also, Azza's gone. There's no fucking moderator now. Hi you, the name's I. Also, why the fuck did I try to go for the fucking Wagoneer to drive it 10 fucking miles? Fucking Jesus Christ. No, hey, 959. Yeah, what a fucking loser. Yeah, fucking nerd. Shit, fam, Raw's on in 9 minutes. I wonder what's gonna... fucking nothing's gonna happen on fucking Monday Night Raw. It's fucking Monday Night Raw. And it's like 5 weeks away from Money in the Bank. Nia Jax has been fucking Ronda Rousey and bullshit, so that's... May I be a mod? Don't ask for it, probably not a good idea. I might make you one at some point, depends how desperate I get. I really like this fucking colour, man. I fucking love the Grand Wagoneer, this is such a cool fucking thing that exists. Transit van. It's got a V8, it's got an auto. It's got an automatic gearbox. It is automated. It automates your gears. It's also a 3-speed. Legitimately, in FM6, this was an excellent handling car. Like, the Grand Wagoneer is the... To be honest with you, this and the Willys Jeep as well. The Willys Jeep is pretty excellent as well, just for, like, handling. Like, they have no speed whatsoever, but they're pretty good handlers, and they also have pathetic gearboxes. The Willys Jeep especially, because the Willys Jeep has a... how many speed gearbox is it? The Willys Speed has a 3-speed gearbox that tops out at 70 miles an hour, which isn't enough. So... I'm being ganged up on by cars. Fucking don't fuck with the Grand Wagoneer, motherfucker. It is the Grand Wagoneer. It's like a Wagoneer, but it's grand. But yeah, Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax is a thing now, so she's probably going to get her arm broken. And killed immediately. Oh, fucking Scotian, why? That's amazing. Transit van. Over 60 horsepower, go devil, hell yeah. DB5. I'm going faster than an Aston Martin DB5 in my fucking Wagoneer. Don't. Thank you. Why the fuck did you change lanes, you prick? Isn't the first gen Corvette a 2-speed? Yep, as is the Bel Air. I mean, technically, if you want to get super technical in Forza terms, don't you fucking change lane, you prick. Fucking Audi drivers. The ironic thing is I'm pretty much going the same speed that they are. How do you wipe out cars. You're going like fucking 2 miles an hour, man. You're gonna wipe out that punter as well, aren't you? Yep. I'm gonna wipe out a transit van if I'm not careful. Technically, if you want to get technically in Forza terms, the Ruggiera's only got 1 gear. Transit can't decide on which side of the road it wants to be on. Breera's... I like how all the Breera's sort of change lanes for no reason. VidCon. Holy shit, this is slow and painful. I am growing a beard. Well, I've already got one. I'm growing more of a beard. I will look like a Jeep owner by the end of this. It says V8 on the back, so we gotta... I mean, if it says V8 on the back, we all know what that means. It means I've got to try and find an engine which makes this thing not a V8 anymore.
Turn right.
Do 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 yeah. Yoo-hoo. Going through the tree line. Fuck off, phone. Stop telling me shit. What fucking is it now? Google My Business. What? Oh, okay, I get it. That's fine. I got a bit worried for a second there, but apparently someone else has become a manager of HG Central, so that's fine. Mum's Echo is usually faster than Lambo's. I mean, I spoke to LRC, he thinks the Echo isn't particularly quick. He's got one, a green one. Well, he's got one for a bit, I think it's going soon, is what he said. Holy shit, we're about to reach 100 miles an hour in our fucking Grand Wagoneer. Okay, maybe we aren't. Driving through there just reminded me of my old channel trailer. Holy shit. Ew, Sony phone. Sony phone, fuck off. I've had Sony phones for the last, like, 5 years and they've been great. The first one was a bit shit, but the last two, my Xperia Z2 was fantastic and my XZ1 Ultra is also good. So, fuck you. Virgin Mobile's an internet provider. Personally, I prefer Sony phones to any other phone on the market, hence why I buy them. Motorcycle. I fucking hate motorcycles. Bunch of dicks. Fucking a car can't be that loud, but a bike can. I mean, I prefer them to the Samsung phones. I don't want an iPhone because I'm not a fucking idiot. And I don't want to... Because... is bad to say. Windows phones. Windows phones don't even exist anymore. Nokia's run Android now. Everything runs fucking Android. Pretty much. Oh, look at that. Four-wheel drift doing our... You ruined me moment, you dick. Muscle car lover in a Porsche Cayenne. Alright. I have a HTC. I don't care about either of them. HTC's never appealed to me. Moto's like fucking... I think I remember sending a tweet to Motorola because they were like saying something. I was just like, wait, Motorola's still relevant? And they were like, cheeky, check out our product range. I was like, holy shit, you people have a sense of humour. Okay. LG phones, I'm not interested in. Spin for a prize! Not a shit car. Alright. Let's go. Let's put some fucking muscle in this thing, because my god, it needs it.
Alright, dude. Let me know what you need.
Needs an engine. Engine swap. Nah, I don't want that V8. I'd rather tune the stock V8 than use that shit. Wonder how much power you can get out of stock V8. Let's find out. Hi, Fundeg. Your everything hurts. What's the issue? Tuning carburetor. Ignition. Exhaust. Camshafts. I like how D-class in this game goes up to like D500. It's insane. Oh, I have tokens to spend. Yeah, fuck it. Buy it with tokens, why not? Get rid of some cunt things. Remember your slogan, good enough does. Yes. Supercharger. I walked for like 2 hours straight. Jesus. That's probably more than I've walked for. Mind you, I said that I fucking walk at work, so oops. 402 brake horsepower. That's enough, I think. I mean, it better be enough, because quite frankly, that's all I'm getting out of this thing. Okay, so that's that done. Oh, please tell me there's like a roof rack for this thing. There's no roof rack. Oh, it comes with a roof rack. Oops. My legs feel like a Charlie horse. What's a Charlie horse? I'm not aware of this maple syrup-ism. Okay, I accidentally misclicked a fucking token. Now I have one fucking token. Add me back on Xbox. Yeah, I've got you on my main account. This is the burner account, so this one doesn't. That the main one does, I believe. I believe in a thing called love. I don't know. I should never try to sing ever again. I apologise. Cramp in the leg. Got it. Holy shit. Ah, there we go. Nah, this bitch needs to be high riding. Also, I'm going to spend that one token on something useless so I don't have to look at it. I think that's it now. A temporary tearing of the quad. Ow. That sounds painful. Okay, so this thing's basically like fully maxed out now. Screwed up on my end. I will check it on my main account in a bit, or like I said, this isn't the main account. Oh, let's stick it on 21s, fuck it, nah. Go on 19s, I guess. That makes the most amount of sense. Alrighty. There's nothing else I can do to this thing, is there? Apparently rear-wheel drive swapping it uses more PI. Odd. No. Can I please have a usable gearbox game? Speaking of usable shit, let's actually help our car out here. Okay, the rest of that's fine. Problem to forget is that your COD burner account. No, this is the Let's Play account. Although it serves as a backup account if my actual account ends up getting taken hostage or something. I think that was a preventative measure I took like years ago. Like the fucking... everything on this account is basically unhackable. In theory, anyway. Please don't attempt it. But yeah. This is the Let's Play account for Xbox One. Depending on the game, I mean... usually for me, like with the FM2 LP, instead of using this account, I used my main account because, quite frankly, I wanted the gamer score from it. I might do that with Forza 3, maybe FM4 as well, because that would actually give me some more points towards the Forza score. Actually, I don't know if it would for either of those. I don't really care. Yeah, it's basically for them. Although Forza 5, 6 and 7 are likely going to be on this account. Yeah, 5, 6 and 7 will be on this account. Horizon 2 and 3 will be on this account. But FM3 and FM4 will likely involve me... actually, FM4, I don't know, maybe. FM3 and 4 probably will involve me wiping my accounts dry. Although FM4 I'd have to figure something out because I have like 15 million Forza 4 accounts lying around. So maybe I'll actually end up using this, I don't know, to be honest with you. Maybe. Viva she, we will see. I can't get out of tier 11 real close though. I am tier 12. I need to play Apex at some point, but my PC can't do Apex, so that's an oops from me. Holy tie. Or at least it can't, or it can't because I haven't got a good enough graphics thing yet. I haven't got enough graphics memory. How do you get the DLC on FM4? Haha! You don't. It's game over for you, buddy. That's the end of that. Unless you can find someone with the DLC to license transfer for you. Which, by the way, must point out, blah blah blah, against terms of service, yada yada yada, can get banned for it, yada 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 yada. I would not recommend doing it. Wink wink, nudge nudge. There is no save file online, no. If there was, no fucker would ever pay for DLC. Quite frankly. But yeah, you might be able to get someone to license transfer for you, but I don't know. Again, something legal. Don't do it. Hint hint, nudge nudge, find someone. Basically. Find someone who's cool with giving you their account. Basically. They never did an Ultimate Edition like they did for Forza 2 or Forza 3. I don't think even the Forza 3 ones... Fuck off. I think even the Forza 3 ones sort of... Don't even know if the Ultimate Edition... The codes don't work anymore, I don't think. I've got the stick car pack for Forza 3, I don't have the other thing. Oh boy, I can buy free gold vehicle checks for only $19.99. Bargain. Fucking, I'll tell you what cars aren't. Find me fucking free cars to do actual checks on. Also, in case you're wondering, Carzana, as far as I can work out, it's a site I only came across recently. I've never heard of it before. Basically, UK Carfax by the looks of it. It actually isn't too terrible. Like the trial version will tell you MOT history and if sort of when the car was up for sale next. The only thing I'm looking forward for is a BMW art design pack. Oh yeah, Thunder. So I was gonna message you. Do you have the community choice pack for fucking FM3 or not? If anyone has the FM3 community choice pack, please do let me know. Gurkha! Yes, the Aston Martin Signet was DLC. FM4 probably had the best DLC of all of the Forza games. Just in terms of its variety and interestingness. And it was back in the days when Turn 10 actually gave us fucking 10 cars. They actually did that for Forza 5 as well, but for whatever reason in FM6 they for some reason forgot how to do that. I don't know what pack that is. Chevy El Camino, trying to remember what else is in it. It's the pack with the El Camino and some other stuff. Basically, I think it's preventing me from getting an achievement in the current state of the game. Holy shit tits. I think it's preventing me from getting an achievement, to be honest with you. as much as the game says it doesn't need DLC, by the looks of it, it actually does want the DLC packs, so... Because I think there's like one car from the manufacturer that's not in there. I have the DLC for it, I'm not licensed transferring it though. Because I've never done that. Ever. Just fine. It's... yeah. I know. You could probably find someone who's got it. The VIP pack. Oh shit, that's the other pack I'm lacking as well, actually. VIP pack. Actually, am I lacking that? I don't actually even fucking remember. I might have had the VIP pack. Yeah, retailer cars. I think even if you found the code from... like, the Forza 2 Ultimate Edition cars, fairly certain they don't work anymore. Oh yeah, that reminds me, Fundy, you was going to give me the thing eventually, weren't you? Weren't we going to do the Forza 2 DLC? Because that was one thing I was lacking. I'm not too fussed about when doing that, to be honest with you. It's just something I just remembered right now. High traffic car. Just casually driving through our race. I hope I don't disturb you on your fucking weekly trot to the shops in your Toyota Yaris. Which has got like 10,000 miles on it from new. Fucking hell. Fuck me. I'm kind of glad this is almost over. We've done pretty well though. We've got 2 episodes. Would still work. Yeah, just trying to find that disc in the UK is going to be a fucking nightmare because they never sold the Ultimate Edition in the UK. That game. Fucking Sagaris with a Kellogg's livery, what the fuck? That sounds interesting. I've got the fucking Duke Pringles for this game, which is like a rare car. Exceptionally rare. Not quite as rare as the... I'm trying to remember what it's called. I think it's the GeForce 370Z. Or something like that. It's the G something or other. Basically, to get that, you'd have to buy a watch. So, there's not many people who've got that. There's another one as well. There's a Cheetos F-150, which can't get in this country. And something else as well. IIRC. No, the best DLC cars are in FM7. While everyone wants the 720 on the new Corvette, we get the Trackhawk and the Macan 9 over. I mean, the Macan's wasn't DLC in FM7. Personally, I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't really care for that argument about why is there so many SUVs in the game? Because, I don't know, fucking try and have some fun for once in your life. The SUVs are pretty fun to play around with. I don't discriminate a car just because it's the fucking different car class. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems so stupid to me. Where's the fucking 812 Superfast? Guess what? Fucking Ferrari was probably, like, well over developing the 8... The thing is, you've got to remember, they've got to, like, secure the rights to these fucking DLC cars, like, a year in advance. So... yeah, like, your chances of getting, like, an 812 or something... fuck off. The chances of getting like an 812 or something is like, yeah, actually that reminds me. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I can probably find an imported copy of it, in all honesty. I'll work on that. What the fuck? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Cheers, Executioner. Yeah, I've got the force. Yeah. Misha 200221. I need to put my phone on silent realistically. But I won't because I'm not smart enough. Smoking, looking tonight because the people are talking. So many Jeeps in this race. It's all about that Jeep. About that Jeep, about that Jeep, about that Jeep. I'm about that Jeep life, you about that Jeep life? Jeep life. Say it with me. Jeep life. I actually like them, but I mean, personally, I'd rather have cars be in motorsport first, then go to Horizon. Mind you, it doesn't really matter. Honest to God, I would, in a perfect world, which obviously they can't do because there'd be sort of no point to releasing the other game. I really wish Horizon and Motorsport packs were basically released simultaneously. So Horizon 3 gets FM7's DLC cars at the same time, and FM7 will get FH4's DLC cars. That would be something I would like to do. But I would like them to do, but of course there wouldn't be enough new cars. Because it really pisses me off when Horizon 4 gets all these cool cars that I actually want to drive in FM7, but I have to wait for a while. Anyways, let's buy some of this shit. Skill multiple can go to 6. I will have that. What else is in here? Game of Infected, don't care. Wait, what's that cash one? Oh, tuning and paint downloads. No one's going to download my shitty tunes on my shitty paintings at this point in the game's life cycle. Not that it matters anyways, I'm pretty certain I've got that achievement regardless. After F6... I would disagree with that personally. I mean, it depends how you define dead. I'm still having fun with the game. I'm still releasing the same amount of content as I did with the game. I've got a notepad of many video ideas, and my plan is 1 4 to 7 video a week. Hopefully I actually stick to that. I've got one planned for this coming week, on Wednesday I think. So I need to record that either tomorrow or on the day, as most of my recording to take place, so... Yeah, I don't know. I like Forza. I'm not really gonna... There's a few bad things I could say about the game legitimately, but... the DLC packs have been shockingly shit for FM7, but I don't think that's the fault of the SUVs or anything like that. Because, truth be told, I don't really mind the SUVs. The XC90 is badass, but... Yeah. I don't... The funny thing is, legitimately, I don't actually have any qualms with the base game. The base game's fantastic. I'm really trying to record some Grid, so... Wait, you didn't fucking finish Grid already? Jesus. I thought I was bad. I need to fucking actually do Toka 2 at some point. I need to keep working on the scripts. Have you done any more since we last went through them? I mean, that means they should release DLC. Yes. I would agree with that. I just want my motorsport game to be supported because, truth be told, like, Horizon's cool and all, but honestly, here's the difference between me playing the two games. Motorsport I will play consistently over a course of 2 years. I will play it, you know, usually once every week. Well, I will play it at least every week. You know, chill out, have some fun with it, play for a couple of hours, leave it. Horizon, I will play them for about 3 months non-stop, and then get bored of them. basically, and then about 4 or 5 months into the game cycle have literally nothing to do other than make the DLC videos and then go have a wank afterwards. That's literally defines my horizon in career. I have no idea about Onrush, sir. I can't say I know what it is. That series been nearly a year ago. Jesus.
Nice one, mate.
You should get on that.
You keep this up and you may just secure
Castleford
place in the
Off-Road
Horizon
or Castelletto. Fucking goddamn it. Need to win more of these bastard championship fucking things as well because the fucking MR2 one didn't work. FH2 is on its deathbed. Very close to being, unfortunately. But hey, at least I do the Horizon LP sort of when the game's still relevant. So I guess that's a bonus. Or relevant, uploaded. You fuckers know what I mean. Still playable. Has the paints for it. There we go. I'll get there eventually. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. Apex, me and you have very similar things on there. Car, give me a car, give me a car, give me something interesting. Oh, I'm so fucking glad that was not a Corsa. Holy shit, I'm glad that was not a Corsa. I don't fucking... I mean, glitches are sort of out of their control, realistically. That's more of a playtest thing. The loot crate thing's still bullshit to me, because you can't buy them with you can't buy them with real money, and they're not worth anything in-game. You don't get anything special from the crates, so I don't really... Like, when the game first came out, they were a bit, like, getting mods and stuff was a bit bullshit, but now, like, the mods, basically you can... Basically, in FM7, you can open the mod crates and actually make money from them, just selling them. So legitimately I don't get the whole issue with the crates. I think it's just because everything else had crates at the time, so I mean supply drops, fucking loot crates, whatever the fuck you want to call them, they were sort of the thing, but I mean FM7s were fine. I got more angry at 2K18s and they fucking weren't viable. Because with 2K18 it basically locked up like the creator portion of the game, which is sort of like the whole point of a wrestling game, is to customize your character, so... Hi, phone. Anyways, there's a nice Scirocco there. We're almost done with this now. Almost. Is he... kills the speed camera, because fuck speed cameras, am I right? King Cobra? Holy shit.
Alright, you made it. And now it's time to party before we head out for tomorrow's road trip.
I don't want to party with you, you fucking ignorant cunt. Win 7 more championships. I wondered what that... I've already said off camera that winning that final championship. And if that doesn't count, I have to go through 3 more championships, but I'll just off camera the entire thing because I don't really see the point of dragging you all through it. Anyways, of course, as this episode's about to wrap up, people start asking me some pretty good questions, so let's have a quick read of the questions. What have we got? Emil, have you tried doing a Fallout game? As a LP, no. Have I played them? Yes, I played New Vegas and 3. I actually completed, technically. I got to the end of the story mode of New Vegas. I like New Vegas a lot, actually. It was really rather fun. I just don't really have time to play it. Fallout 3, I was enjoying it up until the point where it crashed. And I lost 3 hours of progress and gave up after that. I've not gotten Fallout 4 yet. It's on my radar as stuff to get when it becomes hilariously cheap. It's been hilariously cheap before. Basically, when I have some spare money, I'll get it. What do you think of the Nintendo Switch? I think it'd be cool if there was a sim game on there. I don't really have any thoughts on the Nintendo Switch. I'm not a Nintendo person. I think I've spoken about this before. I never really played Nintendo games as a kid. We had a SNES, but that was like a good while after sort of prime childhood playing games age. And the only game I really played on it was Super Mario World. I had a Game Boy. That's literally the only Nintendo console I've owned. We had a GameCube as well, but we literally only had third-party games for that. So we had, shit, what did we have? We had Pikmin, which, actually that was a Nintendo exclusive game, I believe. Pikmin was pretty fun. Hard as fuck. Yeah. Do I want to do a question and answer at the end of this? Yeah, fuck it. We had Pikmin, we had, I think it was called like 18 Wheels of Steel or some bullshit. That was interesting. And then there was Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, which I need to buy for PS2 at some point because Ty was quite fun to play. But yeah, I'm just not a Nintendo person. I've never played a Pokemon game in my life. I've never played a Zelda game. Or anything like that, really. So, I like Mario. That's pretty much it. Diesel Scirocco will get you down to Morocco. Have you done a Let's Play of Midnight Club 3? No, sir. I only own one Midnight Club game. I've only ever played one Midnight Club game, and that is Midnight Club LA. Anyways, I want to thank you all very much for watching this episode. Stick around in the stream because I'm going to do a few more bits afterwards, probably. Well, I'd say a few more bits. I'll probably speak for another couple of minutes. Yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time we'll do some more championships. Join me for that. Until then, farewell.